Welcome to the Neybor Consulting SAM.gov Search and Scoring Guide. This presentation walks you through a practical, step-by-step process for finding, filtering, scoring, and tracking federal contract opportunities, all without using an API key or any coded automation. Everything you will learn today can be done directly on SAM.gov in your email inbox and in a simple spreadsheet. Whether you are a small business owner, a consultant, or a capture lead, this guide will help you build a repeatable system you can use every single day. Here is our agenda for today. We have 12 topics that build on each other in sequence. We start with the right mindset, move through building your search stack, then get into scoring and tracking. By the end of this session, you will have a complete, repeatable process you can start using tomorrow morning. Think of SAM.gov as your business development pipeline, not just a search engine. At the basic level, you run searches and open notices. At the intermediate level, you run a disciplined routine, saving searches, scoring notices, tracking them, and making consistent decisions about what to pursue. Everything in this guide is no code. You will use SAM.gov itself, email alerts, a calendar, and a spreadsheet. That is all you need. Before you open SAM.gov, take 5 minutes to write down your search profile. Answer these 6 questions about what you sell, what terms describe it, your NAICS codes, your target agencies, where you can perform, and which notice types matter to your strategy right now. This simple exercise prevents the most common beginner mistake, which is opening SAM.gov and chasing whatever looks interesting. Build a portfolio of focused searches, not one giant catch-all query. Build 5 focused searches, not one. Search 1 uses plain keywords your buyer would write in a notice title. Search 2 uses your NAICS code directly. This catches notices that describe your work without using your preferred keywords. Search 3 combines a target agency name with a service term. Search 4 isolates notice types so you see sources sought separately from live solicitations. Search 5 adds geographic filters when your staffing model depends on location. Save all 5 and turn on email alerts for each one. SAM.gov gives you powerful filters, but the trick is knowing when not to use them. Start with notice type, posted date, and NAICS. Only add set-aside and geography filters when your eligibility and delivery model make them genuinely useful. The biggest mistake new searchers make is locking in too many filters too early and missing opportunities that match their capabilities but use different language or come from unexpected agencies. There are 5 main notice types on SAM. Governor, a sources sought or a request for information, is the government doing market research. Respond if you're relevant and use it to get in front of the buyer early. A pre-solicitation means a requirement is coming. Start preparing. A solicitation is a live bid. Read everything and decide quickly whether to pursue. A combined synopsis packs the notice and solicitation together. Treat it as a live bid. An award notice tells you who won, how much, and for how long. Mine it for competitive intelligence. Use this 7-step method every time you open a notice. Step 1, scan the header. Get the key metadata in 10 seconds. Step 2, confirm fit at a glance. Does this look like work you can do? Step 3, check restrictions before going further. Set-asides, vehicle requirements, and geographic limits can eliminate a notice immediately. Step 4, open the attachments. The title never tells the whole story. Step 5, find the scope, period of performance, and evaluation criteria. Step 6, decide. Pursue, monitor, partner, or ignore. Step 7, record your decision in your tracker. That last step is the one most teams skip, and it costs them over time. Scoring turns SAM.gov into a qualification system. The model has 8 positive criteria and 2 deductions. NAICS match is worth the most at 30 points because it is the strongest fit signal. Scope and service fit add 20. Target agency history adds 15. The 4 10-point criteria, set-aside fit, notice type, time to respond, and keyword match, round out the positives. Geography adds 5. If the deadline is already too close, subtract 15. If there is a clear non-fit signal, subtract 20. A score of 80 or above means act now. 60 to 79 means review today. 40 to 59 means monitor. Below 40, move on. Let's walk through a real example. This is a custodial solicitation from the VA Medical Center in San Antonio, Texas. It is set aside for small business with 18 days to respond and a clear facilities scope. When we run it through our scoring model, It earns 30 points for NAICS match, 20 for scope fit, 15 for target agency, 10 each for set-aside notice type, and time to respond 10 for keyword match, and 5 for geography. That totals 100 out of a possible 110. This is a high-priority opportunity. Assign a response lead, open the attachments today, and confirm the exact submission requirements before the deadline. Your opportunity tracker is what turns SAM.gov into a real business development workflow. At minimum, track 12 columns: date found, opportunity title, notice ID, agency, notice type, NAICS response date, score, decision, owner, next action, and notes. Advanced teams add reason not pursued and teaming potential. Organize your email alerts into 5 folders. Save search alerts, high priority notices, monitor list, submitted responses, and awards and intelligence. This folder structure alone will save you hours every week. Here is how to set up your no-code automation in 5 steps. First, run and refine a search in SAM.gov's Contract Opportunities section until the results are relevant. Second, save the search with a clear name: agency, service, state, notice type. Third, enable email notifications so SAM.gov sends you an alert every time a new matching notice is posted. Fourth, repeat this process for each of your 3 to 5 core searches. Fifth, set up email folder rules to automatically sort incoming alerts by market or agency. That is it. The system runs itself. Your only job is to review the alerts and make decisions. Here is the weekly rhythm we recommend. Every business day, spend 20 to 45 minutes reviewing your alert emails, opening and scoring the top notices, logging decisions, and assigning next actions. Twice a week, spend 30 minutes reviewing your monitor items, checking for amendments, and updating due dates. Once a week, spend 45 to 60 minutes analyzing which searches are working, removing noisy queries, and reviewing your pipeline health. This structure is what separates teams that win consistently from teams that scramble. These are the 7 most common mistakes we see teams make, and exactly how to fix each one. Search with one vague keyword. Fix it by pairing keywords with NAICS and agency. Ignore sources sought. Fix it by treating them as early capture signals. Read only the title. Fix it by always opening the attachments. Pursue everything. Fix it by using your scoring model and clear no-go rules. Skip logging. Fix it by recording every decision. Use one giant search. Fix it by building focused search buckets. Miss amendments. Fix it by reviewing your monitor list twice a week. Use this checklist every time you are on the fence about an opportunity. There are 7 questions. Can you perform the work? Does the notice fit your NAICS and set aside? Can you respond on time with a credible proposal? Do you understand the buyer? Is the geography workable? Are there hidden blockers in the attachments? And even if the odds are modest, does pursuing this build your pipeline position? If you can answer yes to 6 or 7, it is a strong pursue. 4 or 5 means pursue with a partner. Fewer than 4 means monitor or ignore. Discipline here is your competitive edge. Here is your 7-day action plan to get the system running. Day 1, write down your search profile. Day 2, build 3 to 5 focused searches on SAM.gov to Day 3, save every search and enable email notifications. Day 4, create your tracker and scoring sheet. Day 5, run your first daily review and score at least 10 notices. Day 6, go back and refine your searches based on what you saw. Remove noise, add keywords. Day 7, review the whole week and categorize everything into pursue, monitor, partner, or archive. At the end of this week, you have a real system. Here is your 1-page cheat sheet to keep at your desk. The 1-line rule is search, filter, open, read, score, decide, log, follow up. The search column summarizes your 5 search types. The score column lists the top 5 positive criteria. The decide and track column shows exactly what action to take at each score tier. Print this out, put it next to your monitor, and use it every single day. Thank you for your time today. You now have a complete no-code system for finding, scoring, and tracking federal contract opportunities on SAM.gov. Start with your search profile. Build your 5 focused searches, save them, and turn on alerts. Create your tracker, and show up for 30 minutes every business day. The teams that win federal contracts consistently are not the ones with the best technology. They are the ones with the best habits. Go build your pipeline. Neybor Consulting is here to help every step of the way.